because then we would have already been in the playoffs. If we finished ninth, then it's awesome. No, I'm kidding. I think the play-in tournament's awesome. I think, you know, it's made so many games at the end of the season that much more exciting. And even the nuances of, like, the difference between 8 and 9. Because if you're 8, you got 2 chances to win 1 game. If you're 9, you got to win 2 in a row. Right. So it just makes all these games meaningful. I mean, our game on Sunday against Memphis decides 8 versus 9. It's huge.
Eric Paschal, you can already see, fouled again. He thought he was in the act of shooting, but they've posted him up twice, Kalena. He's been fouled both times. Brandon, give us the idea of the fan feedback. The safety is first and foremost, but as you said, the Warriors were so much attention to detail as Nico hits the 3 with the testing on site, was sending out testing. The Oakland Forever court, mocked at the time and now is valued so much now. That was a nice homage to the past.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Warriors have a great history. You know, we have 6, but it was a great run, something the fans loved. Like, look, I remember, I'll never forget those games against Dallas and Utah, this place, Oracle Arena at the time, rocking. And the other thing that was important about that, nice lay-in and one for Nico. So, you know, we've always been the Bay's team. You know, there used to be 2 football teams. There are 2 baseball teams, 1 basketball team in the Bay. We got fans all over the Bay Area, and by the way, globally. So that was important to us to kind of put our money where our mouth is and say, look, Oakland is a big part of
the United States are making good progress with vaccinations and things that should make it safe for everybody to come together again.
I would say for the sake of I sure hope so. No, and I'm serious when I say that, because if we're not able to sort of get back to semblance of normal, you know, a normal everyday life, that would be a huge bummer. But look, everything, as you said, is trending great. We saw the CDC yesterday came out and said if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear masks, indoors or out. So that's obviously a big development. We see the vaccine numbers going up. You know, everyone needs to get vaccinated. Obviously, that's our way out of this. And the case numbers are down.
Regarding Steph Curry. So Warriors turn it over as Wendy and Gabriel launch that 3. And you said, given his size, he's an intriguing player if the 3 comes along for the ride.
If he can just be consistent from outside the arc or just the corners, he can definitely have
each of the last 2 games, and already with 16 tonight.
He is smooth.
Saw Steve Kerr put Paschal in, took him out because when you haven't played in 2 months, basically
quick bursts.
Yeah, I mean, that's you're coming back also from a muscle. Looney back in, JTA back in, and
I was just thinking as we just talked to Brandon Schneider, what a wild season it's been. It's really taken a team effort on and off the floor to hold this thing together. And obviously, Brandon Schneider is a superstar. He's the perfect guy to have that presidency.
I think
going forward.
The funniest thing, you know, we run into fans whether we're on the golf course or out at dinner, not having Klay, you know, to have this season and see Wiggins fit in and see Steph be amazing again and Draymond back to Defensive Player of the Year type status, and then get excited about where Wiseman would be. And you know, Toscano Anderson's going to be on the team next year, and the growth of Jordan Poole. I mean, it's been really a lot of fun. And what do you say about Ken Bazemore on a minimum deal and the closing stretch that he has had?
Right. The team has had to build chemistry throughout the whole season, and you'd love to see guys kind of peaking at the right time, so to speak.
Jackson Hayes missing there.
You can see they're starting to trust each other more on both sides of the floor. We talked about the flow offensively, but defensively, there's a trust factor that goes with that side, too.
And Jordan with a nasty Euro step will get himself to the line.
Jordan Poole is a problem right now, and he's just going to get more and more consistent as he gains more experience in this league. I love how his attitude has evolved, I think, and he's always been a really confident guy, but it's just kind of channeling that confidence, going to the G League, coming back up here with the right attitude, looking at things the right way.
Well, the best way to watch the Dubs is from the privacy of your own personal suite. They're available for as few as 4 people for all remaining home games. That would be Sunday, including the playoffs. Call 877-GSW Suites. A little sweet life for the postseason, or Sunday will go down next year. You know why? Because Klay Thompson will be there,
and he'll happily let it go down.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point.
And it'll be an easier year. Well, not maybe easy isn't the right word, but Klay Thompson is going to make his job maybe a little easier.
you look at, we've bragged about the Warrior defenses. Bazemore hits theirs. The Warriors are 5th best defensively in the NBA, which is amazing. But they're 23rd offensively. So I think if you wanted to add Klay Thompson and add James Wiseman and make scoring easier so it's not Steph save us all the time, that will make them a better team. So, you know, when Brandon Schneider was with us, I mean, he said 18,000, you know, 64. Whatever game Klay Thompson's going to play, the standing ovation he gets when he walks out onto the court, I cannot wait for that moment.
They'll have to make people stop clapping so they can keep playing.
I mean, that, and I know it'll be emotional for Klay, but you're gonna have a roar situation. But even if he checked in, you know, if I was Steve, maybe I would. I'd check him in with like 10 minutes left in the first or something, just so everyone would see the return of Klay Thompson. I cannot wait for that.
I'll be on my feet clapping. It's going to be an emotional night for him, and the way he works, you expect him to come back at 100%.
Michael Mulder lasering in threes. You know, all these Mulder things, well, he had 6 threes in a game or 7 threes in a game. He's got 5 already. He had set his career high twice in the last 2 weeks of the season.
It's another guy who's showing what he's capable of, trying to finish strong.
Alexander Walker, I can tell you, his 3 looks very solid.
Yeah, he's smooth. He's got handle, too. He can play the 1. He's got some playmaking ability. He can handle and pick and rolls, but that 3-ball works.
ATA missing there, and Hernan Gomez with the rebound. I remember Alexander Walker's rookie year and kind of watching him and thinking, you know, what's his game as he throws it away there.